What up there, bro, JT? Hey, man, I guess this gonna be a long night, Doc, because man, you are so right, Doc. You are so right. Let me go and cut this here thing off here because it's gonna keep bugging me. Um, you are so right, man. This thing about gigging and the heart posture and everything. And you was right, Doc. Everybody that playing is not anointed. They're not anointed, and matter of fact, we got a lot of the, and I'm like you, I don't judge a person because of what they may have to do because I don't know anybody's situation. I only know my situation, so I can only speak for myself. But Doc, you are so right, man. If I mean, I've seen this, man. I'm minister music myself, and I've seen uh, how the attitudes with the musicians are and how the musicians be treated in some of the churches, man. I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it, and it's really sometimes if you must rely on the strength of the Lord in order to stay in some of them because of the way you are treated. We are not treated the same when it comes to the blessings, I should say, as far as the finances are concerned. Sometimes we are treated as though we are like second class citizens. Our service is not really appreciated until it's not there. And then when it come time to do something for the musicians, sometimes people want to kick back and they say a lot of old negative stuff like, well, we give them a salary. Well, last I checked, the pastor get a salary too, but also they get other things. And I'm not against. I always say this, man. I make certain that I'm not jealous of no pastor. I mean, he does what he does. I do what I do. And my ministry to me is just as important as his ministry. And matter of fact, sometimes I feel that it's a jealousy thing that goes on between pastors and musicians. I really believe this. And matter of fact, I know it is. I've seen it. But nevertheless, I'm with you, man. You can't the gigging musician. We never know what he has to do, man. Everybody got bills to pay. I mean, I can't go out and tell. I mean, I'm quite sure you living in Texas, your power company, you can't go tell the power company, well, I'm waiting on a blessing from my church. Then when I get my blessing from the church, I pay my light bill. No, that is not gonna work. But I'm with you, man, and you never know what the other ones have to do in order to make ends meet. And it shouldn't be that way. I mean, everybody should get their fair shake and their equal share when it comes to the blessings also. And we co-labor in the ministry. But I know for a fact, man, because like I said, this Saturday, the Lord will, one of my second Sunday church, they are giving me supposed appreciation program. But also at the same time, I got a funeral to do Saturday before my appreciation. And everybody expects me to be at that funeral, which I want to be there because the lady is a sweet lady that I knew very well. I call her the mother of the church and everything. I want to be there. But how many people are going to do the same for me? But we don't do because other do for us. We do like we supposed to do. We try to do what's right. If you are anointed, you try to do what's right. And that's what I'm going to try to do. And that's what I'm going to do. But I'm just saying, it should be the same way when it comes to something that being held for me in my honor. Just as I try to do and to help, people should come, you would think, to support my program. But I guarantee you, that will be some that won't come. May not, any of them, none of them may not show because it'll be understandable because of the fact this lady, like the mother of the church, and she has influenced and touched a lot of lives. So you can understand that. But I'm just saying, even if it wasn't a funeral, some of them still wouldn't come. And I know this to be a fact. But do you? But nevertheless, man, we must do what we have to do. But I tell you, I'm like you. I'm with you, brother. If you ain't got a plan B, you may not eat. You may not eat. So I'm like this say, man, I've been really enjoying the night, man. You've been really tearing the house down, man, but you were telling the truth. And the only somebody mad is the devil. That's all I got to say. Peace, brother. Goodbye.